Hello and welcome back to the Mobile Mailbox Money channel, here live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. You can find me on all social media platforms at Mobile Mailbox Money. I'm Alden Guajardo, and I cash flow in a time when it's needed most for a higher return on investment than traditional investment strategies in contractually agreed upon returns, performing debt, in collateralized lending opportunities immediately available. Today is brought to you by Silvercrest Opportunity Fund. Invest like Warren Buffett in the income-oriented investment strategy, cash flowing at a 10% interest-only payment, paid monthly for a one-year term. That's bank quality liquidity and a double-digit interest rate for accredited investors. You can earn a 10% return for 1 year, 12% for 3. IRA, solo 401k, rollover eligible for accredited investors. That's a 506c registered D under the SEC, providing bank quality stability in a time when it's needed most. Multiple available opportunities, as well as this evening, most importantly, we'll be at Arizona Real Estate Investors Association Phoenix Real Estate Meetup today at 5:15, location at venue 8600 in North Scottsdale, Arizona. Unfiltered value provided in the meetup. Not only do you get to go out and rub shoulders with seasoned professionals in the industry actually operating outside of market headlines, trying to scare you away from available opportunities, but also the trade show environment where you can find the utility to operate as a real estate investor out here in the Valley, whether you're needing trades, lending, hard money, insurance, real estate agents, wholesalers, and all the above. Available connections at your disposal this evening. There's business going on here in the Arizona market outside of popular belief. Arizona is still a strong market. Our appreciation has plateaued lightly, in anticipation of what the Fed's interest rates are going to do. But no telling if that's going to happen as far as a reduction. They've said that the 2 reductions are going to happen this year, by the end of this year. But they said 3, at the beginning of last year. But that's what we're doing this evening, tonight, venue 8600 at 5:15. We'll have a booth out there. I'll have the camera, the lights, and we'll be getting, most importantly, the Cromford Real Estate Update brought by Tina Tamboer, the senior housing analyst for Cromford Report. What is the Cromford? The Cromford gives us market data into Arizona real estate health, purchase prices, average days on market, appreciation, values month over month. So important indicators when operating, especially here in the local market, but in real estate investments, not only providing us the data we need in order to make a confident transaction and hedge our risk in order for the want of a return on investment out in the market, which is getting tougher to accommodate. Multiple areas of strategy fulfilled in AZREIA, from fix and flip to multifamily investing to buy and hold investments to short-term programs, Airbnb. You got Pad Split out there, and mobile mailbox money, where you can secure your collateralized lending opportunity for a 1-year term and earn a double-digit interest rate. But venue 8600, 5:15 will be out there again with the booth, the lights, and getting the Cromford Report. Average purchase prices on the last Cromford were $480,000. So we'll see what today unfolds. You could probably go to their website and pay for their subscription, but I choose to go to the AZREIA meeting in order to get my market data, meet with other investors, to talk about investors. We have immediate opportunities available. So whether you're looking for a double-digit interest rate, seller finance yield at like 14-15%, looking for residential transactions in lien position in single-family residence or multifamily plays, got a current immediate equity cushion, walking into immediate profit upon our acquisition within the next 30 days. We have the availability to raise about 4 or 5 million bucks for an equity position in a multifamily unit apartment complex that's pretty stabilized, just needs some updating, but it's already has an increased appraised value. So that's kind of something that we've got on our radar. And also, other available opportunities like investing in the fund for some set it and forget it returns, either IRA investments it works great for retirement savings, or someone that's parlaying HELOC at, say, a 7% rate and wants to make the margin between deploying their capital and what their cost of capital is. So using leverage for high yield, stable performing positions in a collateralized lending opportunity at mobilemailboxmoney.com. But what do we do out in the market? Me, Alden Guajardo, sitting here today in Scottsdale, Arizona. Let me share my screen here real quick. So we operate as the largest dealer of manufactured housing here in Arizona. Buying and selling manufactured homes, have a strong presence and institutional relationships in manufactured housing, and that's cultivated a seller finance strategy for an institutional cash flow. So not only do I operate in a niche market, but also niche market expertise in a Warren Buffett investment strategy, buying and selling manufactured housing. So I can teach you to buy and flip mobile homes and procure an asset out in the market with tried and true exit strategies of seller carry finance, rental, or selling for cash to a third-party lender, or just selling for cash to a cash investor, cash end user, sorry. And that's here in the Valley, Mesa, Tempe, Phoenix, Glendale, Apache Junction, soon entering into the Florida market with our manufactured housing division. Not only do we operate here in the Valley, but we're looking at, venturing into another market, which we're doing so currently. But these are the homes that we have immediately available. So if you know someone looking to buy a manufactured home here in the Valley, we offer seller carry finance at 5 to 10K down, minimum down payments. Anything over 100 is going to need a $10,000 down payment. But 55 and older, family parks, all institutionally owned, most, if not all, in quality communities, leased land, ownership here in the Valley. I could teach you to replicate this model. So if that's something you're interested in, or interested in a sales position, part-time or full-time, commission only, our agents are making upwards of $50,000 to $100,000 a year, maybe more. Selling manufactured housing. So that's Win Mobile Homes, largest dealer of manufactured housing here in Arizona. And we will head on over to Mobile Mailbox Money real quick. Reshare this. Let me just go to our website, mobilemailboxmoney.com, where you can buy a note today, non-accredited or accredited. It really doesn't matter at that point, because you're making an acquisition of a cash flowing position, and that's a note. A note is a mortgage. The mortgage is one we seller finance. These seller finance paper come with double underwriting process, case unique in manufactured housing in Arizona, as they have to qualify for the community, which is 600 plus credit score, or ITIN number, no past criminal, no open bankruptcies, no past evictions, and verifiable income. And then they go through an additional second round of underwriting. Well, they go through debt to income ratios similar to FHA requirements, creating a bank quality position. Not only those notes that yield anywhere from 15%, but also some one-year terms offering 10% hypothecated potentially as based on the performance of the note, or 12% deferred, but also some residential real estate transactions, collateralized lending for single-family residents out in the market. In the Florida area, as well as Minnesota, we have available opportunities, real property in the Florida market, collateralized lending for you to earn a double-digit interest rate outside the stock market with collateral, quality collateral. At that, these homes, these positions, I must say, are homes that we have within our buy box in the Florida market with a new partnership we have formed, boots on the ground. They've done, they have, I guess, 50 flips going right now. And have a long-standing track record and education background and large-scale network getting these distressed sellers at reduced price points in the Florida, Minnesota, and Texas market. So if you followed my channel and have yet to participate because the lack of real property, now may be your chance to secure a position today in affordable housing. These are affordable home ownership programs for individuals where we establish a quality asset out in the market and offer our investors an above average return. That's mobile mailbox money. We'll be going over that on our mastermind this Thursday at 12 o'clock Arizona time. And not only that, like I said before, today's brought to you by Silvercrest Opportunity Fund. Silvercrest is a Reg D 506C 3C1 accredited investment fund capitalizing on low-cost housing. So for our investors that don't like the management of a owning portfolio of notes, say stacking 10 to 20 notes, and they want a return outside the stock market and find it satisfactory to go live their life, more time with their family, on the golf course, on the beach, traveling with you and your loved ones, that's a fund investment. And it's important to do your due diligence into investing into syndications and funds and what their products look like. Why? Because ultimately there's a lot of bloodshed going on out in the market, a lot of shifting going on. And I think it's the best time more than ever to invest in notes and to get into a niche market in notes and replicate a Warren Buffett investment strategy. Warren Buffett owns Clayton and Cavco, two of the largest manufacturers of mobile homes, as well as 21st Mortgage, who has a 30% ownership share in the market. They own 30% of the market, and chattel mortgages because the higher than average yield received in the first lien performing debt. And that's on manufactured housing and a Warren Buffett investment strategy. And that's what we do. Invest in notes that we originate, double underwrite, and place into the fund, our portfolio of notes, where you become a per unit owner share in our portfolio that we've procured out in the market in a niche market, insulated from market volatility and other market indicators, creating uncertainty out in the industry for investors that are scared on the sideline with $200,000 liquid in your account. You're losing to inflation because your lack of move forward. The worst thing you can do is nothing. The second worst thing you can do is just go throw it into bonds and mutual funds, as you're getting a lower than average return, and that's what your FA may have advised you to do, because you don't want just liquid capital losing money in your account. You want the certainty of a return, but still a safe environment. What if I told you you could get the same stability and the same security, the same sleep at night return investing in the fund and get almost 5% more on your money guaranteed in the fund by a portfolio of notes that we've originated that are double underwritten, and I'm president of that fund? What's my track record? I've done over 300 of these transactions. I've raised more than $10 million in private capital, as well as have never lost our investors any money. So take that to the bank, because my investors are laughing all the way. I appreciate you guys viewing here today. Let's meet tonight at AZREIA, Arizona Real Estate Investors Association. At venue 8600 at 5:15. Join me out there. Let's talk. Let's get some Cromper data and back up what's going on out in the market. I'll tell you why we're doing what we're doing, why we hedge our bets in manufactured housing, and why affordable housing is in a state of emergency, and we're providing the solution every day of the week. Appreciate you viewing here today. See you at AZREIA this evening. See you next time.